They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the football first. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy, and you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Muscling ahead on third and short. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Commodores. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is exactly exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Groupers offense has its first opportunity of the day. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Up to 44 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. It'll be a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Got the first down himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Commodores will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Leaves it with the running back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Parrish. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Commodores want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags it! Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Ball State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Peterson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's up to 55 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside is 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Toss sweep to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. Touchdown, Vandy. A great catch and run for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
27, Bandits, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kelly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks. Hits him inside the 20, still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the...
Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
And the groupers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. And some room to work. Can't get him to the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Gives it on the option. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown doors. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 4 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The groupers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 35, he's open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the groupers will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Commodores will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Goes to the option. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second down.
They'll try to get outside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the groupers will line up to punt it away.
Odds of punts it away.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this.
Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
50. Bandits, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pick up a 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Wicks. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quick toss. Slithers into space. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. He's up to 113 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Wicks. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the groupers will punt this one away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Doors.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Running back searching for a hole. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The groupers line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They go to the draw. Gets it past the marker. Open space at the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Commodores.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
The groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll leave it with him. Crosses to 40. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. They go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Searching forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already... Oh, they blocked the kick. That's a line running wide open down the gut of the field. The 30, at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Groupers. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Here's the handoff. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the counter. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, looking for a man. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.